Morning, everybody. So the last time I did a fish video was about a week ago, and a lot has happened, and I wanted to just give you guys an update. I'd lost my phone, so that didn't help. Went to the beach, lost my phone, used Find My iPhone to finally find it. Thank God for tech. So back at it again, but I'm starting today's video with the delivery of the second batch of 20,000 pieces of catfish as we build up to 60,000. So with this delivery, we are now at 40,000 pieces of fish on the farm. Now, the last time we talked, the tilapia was dying. And so I'm going to run you to all the interventions that we've put in for the tilapia. And I'm happy to report that today only 7 have died. Our mortality rate was 30, an average of 30 fish a day for 3 weeks. So that wasn't too encouraging. There was a day a few days ago, we came and 100 of them were dead. So tilapia thrives up to 29 degrees, and so one of the things we've done is to cover the tilapia pond with shade cloth, 80% shade cloth. Tilapia also is very fragile, and so we introduced, as I said the other day, oxygen. So that's been running 24/7 for the last 4 days. So all these pipes, all these clear transparent pipes that you see are feeding or continue to feed oxygen into the tilapia pond, and one of them is bubbling over there. So oxygen is good. We believe temperature is good. The pH is 7.8, so that's balanced. And there's another metric which is total TDS, total dissolved solids in the water, which is good. And so here they are, acting socially again. I haven't brought food, but they are here. But I'm happy to report that today, data point of 1, we have 7 dead. I hope this continues to be the case. Not the 7, the trajectory, of course. So quite excited. And so there are the gallons, shifting my attention to where I believe today's batch of fish are going to be introduced. The water looks beautiful and green and well prepared. And I see a white bird. I don't know what those are called. Yeah, it's just been caught. Okay, let's do this. So these nets look like they don't do much, but it has just trapped. This is interesting. It has just trapped this bird that has come in to eat fish. So it's trapped. I know what's going to happen to this bird. The boys are going to eat it. I believe that is what's going to happen. I'll leave that gory detail for something else. So, okay, so it's still going to be stuck because it managed to find its way into the area underneath the net, but it cannot come out. It cannot come out. And so I've just gone around the pond, and the gallons are being brought from the truck, the gallons of fish. Each gallon contains 1,000 pieces of catfish. And so we are going to introduce 10,000 into this pond and 10,000 into another pond. So it's exciting. It's an exciting day. There's someone looking pretty and colorful in the background. I'm not going to say who. And hey, yes. That's my chill wife. Anyway, yeah, so it's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting.
Okay.
And yeah, can't wait for these guys to start dumping the fish. They do it very carefully. When I say dumping, they don't just dump, but they dump the fish into the pond. And once they dump it in, they just go quiet. I'm going to walk you to our first batch of fish, the catfish. They are doing amazing in this pond. So there's 10,000 here, and we haven't suffered even one mortality. So I think the natural environment is pretty good for catfish. So we'll see. They were weighed last week, and they've doubled in size or so in 3 weeks. So that's very encouraging. So yeah, there's lots happening today, and I'm going to walk you later to the vegetable patch as well. But I want to just keep the story right now focused on fish. So let me turn around and go back to the tilapia, my friends that are causing me not to sleep. No, I do sleep. It's not the end of the world. But one of the things that when they were dying at an alarming rate, especially the day we lost 114 or so, Eric picked a few of them and cut them up. And I'll spare you the gory detail. But what he discovered was that the gills of the fish was covered in mud. And of course, fish get their oxygen through their gills. And so if their gills are covered in mud, no surprise they were dying. Omari believes that when it rains here, there's runoff from the walls of the pond, and that runoff, the mud, is what is introducing more silt than needed into the pond, and that is what's covering their gills. And so he's going to be putting in some intervention. He's going to remove some of the stock from here, put them in a different pond, and see what happens to the mortality rate. But today we only have 7 dead, so I don't know if Omari is still going to go ahead with that intervention of restocking or not. All in all, very encouraging, very exciting. My blood pressure is down. All right, we'll see you in the next video.